rust is making my teeth feel weird.
What's interesting is it's like a thinner body. Shred on the Dimebag Darrell Clubhouse USA Custom Shop guitar. The strings are epically wasted. They're far beyond wasted. This is definitely a guitar that, like, you have to wear a yellow safety vest. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Keith, and we are here live underground in the Essex Recording Studios control room just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby, the city of Southend. We just got city status. And I'm here today with my good friend, Jackson endorsed artist, Nik Sampson. Say hi, Nick.
Hey.
All right, and today, guys, this is pretty insane. We are going to demo, not we, this guy's way better than me. We're going to demo Dimebag Darrell's last guitar he ever ordered. This was designed by him. It has the Pantera strip club logo on it. It was unfortunately delivered a few weeks after he passed, but it was showcased by his brother Vinnie in the band's strip club above the center stage for like fans to see for years and years and years. And now it's part of the collection here at the studio. And I don't think it's had a proper guitarist ever really put it through its paces. You know, Vinnie's great. Vinnie plays guitar, but he was Pantera's drummer. Well, we've got it from Vinnie's estate, and now it's pretty cool. Getting little goosebumps here. We're gonna have a mega metal guitarist over here show us what this guitar actually sounds like. First time ever. I don't know. We might have to change the strings. It does have some strip club juice on it. But maybe it sounds, it'll just make it sound a little more metal. I don't know, guys. We're going to find out. So stick around. First things first, though, got to watch the channel's intro. All right, guys, we're back. We've got Dimebag Darrell's very last ever ordered designed guitar, made in the USA custom shop by Dean. This was really interesting period where he had just signed with Dean, but still had contractual license agreements. Boop, 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 boop. Amateur hour over here. Always turn your phone on silent when you're doing YouTube videos, guys. All right, anyway, Washburn was actually still had the license to make Dime signatures into about March 2005, end of March. And the studio actually had Dime's, the very last ever Washburn USA D3 Dime Bolt. That was made very end of March 2005. So there was some overlap where Dean was kind of started to crank out these Dime models before they were even, I think, actually allowed to. This particular guitar is, as far as I'm aware, the only Razorback Stealth USA guitar ever made. They did do some Korean import models with the silver bevels and I think EMG pickups. Very different, but totally different headstock design, different truss rod cover, different build quality, shape, slightly different on the shape. And again, there was only one ever USA Custom Shop one built, and it was for Dime, ordered by Dime and delivered to his brother Vinnie a couple weeks after he passed. We did a cool unboxing video of it, but now we need a proper demo video of it, and I can't think of anybody better than my main man over here, Jackson endorsed artist Nik Sampson. You excited, dude?
Hell yeah.
All right, we're gonna go put this guitar through its paces. Let's swap up the angles and see what this bad boy can do. All right, guys, we are back, and we've got Dimebag Darrell's very last guitar he ever ordered, he ever designed, got delivered just days, a couple weeks after he died, unfortunately. Never got a chance, I don't think he ever got a chance to play any of the finished Razorbacks. But this is actually super rare because it's the only one in the world, as far as we're aware of, that is a Razorback Stealth, a USA Custom Shop Razorback Stealth. And Nik is here, Nik Sampson, Jackson endorsed guitarist, is here to actually be the first player to actually demo this guitar. Because, I mean, Vinnie Paul got it, he played it, and then he put it on display at the Clubhouse, which was his, it was like Pantera's strip club but technically it belonged to him. And it's got, if you hold it up, Nick, it's got the Clubhouse's logo, which is a woman holding a golf club twirling around a flagpole. And that was actually painted at Dean's USA Custom Shop. I called them up, sent them an email, and said, hey, like, what's the story behind this? Do you guys have any info? And they're like, you know, this is the only one that we're aware of. It was ordered and then delivered to Vinnie Paul's, you know, just a few weeks after Dime died. And we do have it as being delivered to Vinnie and us having done the graphic, which is pretty wild. And it does have Dime's signature Dimebucker on it. It's got a real Floyd Rose. I mean, it's fully top spec USA Custom Shop. You know, it being intended to be delivered to Dime for him to play. But, I mean, it's
USA 2005.
January 05, you know, a couple weeks right after he was killed on stage, man. But it's pretty special that we've taken this from, you know, off of a wall out of a strip club that's since been sold off and now has nothing to do with Pantera, saved it, and now it's in a recording studio where master shredders like Nik are totally welcome, along with the rest of you guys, totally welcome to come in here, play it, record with it, and continue the legacy of, you know, making music from one of the most epic guitarists of all time, who was taken way too early from the world. But yeah, the legacy lives on, the music lives on, and we're going to demo this bad boy. Nik, what are your thoughts and impressions on this super rare, incredible Dimebag guitar, man?
Well, again, you know, totally honored to even just be like here holding and looking at this thing, because this is a serious piece of metal history.
Definitely.
But yeah, like, first thing I noticed is it's freaking huge.
Big guitar, guys.
It's quite a lot, and it's got that neck profile, the V shape, I think it is.
Yes.
And it does sit in your hand pretty comfortably. Like, it's definitely a lot different from the D6.
If you haven't played it before, at first it will throw you off. I found that I liked it, and I found it as being like a natural spot for my thumb to kind of find and navigate.
Mm-hmm.
So it was off-putting for me at first, the first time I ever played a V profile, which was years and years and years ago. Wasn't a dime guitar. But then I was like, actually, after I spent just a very little time, you know, I'm talking about like 20 minutes, I was like, wait a second, this is actually pretty handy. So yeah, the V profile is definitely a signature element of Dimebag's guitars.
Sure.
You've got, do you know the story behind these?
Yeah, he drilled those holes so he'd have the grip.
I think they used a soldering iron to burn the plastic to give it like grip. I think it was his guitar tech that did that.
They drilled them for some reason, but they have those on all the Razorbacks, don't they?
They do.
I think that's a great feature. You know, just so much faster than the
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like this, the Dimebucker pickup's fantastic as well.
I mean, that's what we've got in this RR1 Rhodes right here. It's got a Dimebucker pickup in it.
But yeah.
Giant headstock. I mean, if you guys ever watched any of the Pantera home videos or know much about Dime's guitars, loads of headstock breaks all the time. I mean, he's launching fireworks off of them. He's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. This is definitely a guitar that, like, you have to wear a yellow safety vest, you know, when you're in a hard hat and a clipboard, when you're walking around a venue with this thing, because you're going to whack into everything. There's just huge points coming off in every direction. You'll definitely poke someone's eye out, but, you know, that's just how rock and roll goes, baby.
Surprisingly thin, though, like the body.
The actual body, quite thin. Yeah. And that's one of the things that they noted that was very special about this one-off guitar. There hasn't been another one made quite like it.
Mm-hmm.
Truss rod cover is interesting too. It's more of like a classical kind of bell-shaped one.
Oh, yeah.
And
what's the standard one?
The ones on all the other Razorbacks built afterwards look nothing like that. They look
really?
Totally different. Yeah. And of course, we've got the razor blade at the 12th fret.
Yeah,
doesn't get much more metal than that.
I'm
pretty sure this wins the award for most metal design ever for a guitar.
It's definitely weapon-like, isn't it?
Yes, for sure. All right, dude. Well, I think it's only fair that we get this thing plugged in and we hear it shred.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We're all plugged in. And it's time now to hear Mr. Nik shred on the Dimebag Darrell Clubhouse USA Custom Shop guitar. Let's go for it, dude. That's awesome, man. So just so you guys know, these strings are 17 years old and have been on display in a strip club. They've probably had beer flicked all over it, other stuff flicked all over it. We're going to have to give our man Nik a tetanus shot after he plays this thing. And don't worry, guys. We will save the strings. The strings are going to have to get changed, but the original ones that Vinnie touched and played will definitely be in the case, preserved for all time. No worries there.
I think we need to do our out of tune Cowboys From Hell as well.
Out of tune Cowboys From Hell. Let's hear it. We can't tune this thing either because these strings are so like far gone that I actually just loosened one of the Floyd nuts and string broke instantly. So yeah, high E string. But at least you get to hear the sound. You get the idea. There we go. Go for it. Man, that is the Dime Stealth. Let's get focused. Let's go here. All right, man, that thing is sick. We will have to get a new set of strings on this at some point, but still puts a smile on your face. 100%, man.
Man, what an experience.
Yeah. All right, we're with Nik, and we've got Dime's last guitar right here, guys. It's the Clubhouse Razorback Stealth, one of one in the world, the only USA custom shop Razorback Stealth. No silver bevels. It has the silver logo on the headstock, but yeah, this thing is just totally mental. Got a signature on the back, and yeah, we're gonna shred on this beast now, man. The strings are epically wasted. They're far beyond wasted, definitely. far beyond not guitar strings anymore. We do have to give Nik a tetanus shot, like, immediately following this video. Just loosening one of the Floyd nuts caused the high E string to break. So we're going to have some out-of-tune shredding, but that's all right. We wanted to give you, like, the authentic experience. After all, this is something that Vinnie would have played, would have touched these strings. So, yeah, now we've got a new legacy, new era of metal player. Gonna shred on this bad boy. Let's hear it, dude. Take it away. Nice, man. Listen, I mean, for those strings, you get a Grammy award, you know,
sure,
definitely. That should be a Grammy category,
yeah.
You know, most busted strings ever.
It's like rubbing your nails on a chalkboard, like these strings.
That's awesome, man. I mean, imagine the stories this guitar could tell hanging on the wall of the Pantera strip club in Dallas, Texas. That's pretty freaking epic, dude. All right. Well, we've got more demos to do. Thanks for hanging out. Nik, where can people find you, man? Where are you on the internet, dude? OnlyFans?
Dark web only.
Dark web only. All right. What's your Insta, dude?
So Instagram, Nik Sampson Guitar. Facebook, Nik Sampson Guitar. and niksampson.com.
Okay, NikSampson.com.
I have a website.
All right. It's a good thing you locked down that domain, man. You could get some weird stuff pop up if you had a jealous girlfriend or something.
All right.
Awesome, man. All right. Well, adios, Dimebag's guitar. If you guys want to play this thing, you want to come record with us, it's here. It's safe and sound. More guitar videos on the way. Thanks, Nick. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you want to see more content from the studio, click up here and up here to see the latest vids. And make sure you join our family by clicking subscribe and like. It's one of these two. Thanks a lot, guys. And if you really liked what you saw, hit super like. See you next time.
Yeah.
But here, I mean, Vinnie Paul definitely had it and played it.
It's got some weight to it, actually.
Does have some weight.
And it's big. Really big.
It's a huge guitar, yeah. Ah, yeah, man. Cemetery Gates is like maybe my favorite guitar solo of all time. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I told you the strings are pretty gnarly. Yep.
I don't want to bend them.
Yeah, bang.